Hello, dear students. So last time we are studying this series and parallel combination, the dialect slabs, and then the mixed combination as well. Okay. Now in this very lecture, we'll be doing the previous year examples. Okay, of NEET, and then JEE Maths and Advanced. Okay. So we'll start with the example number one. It's asked in the IIT JEE 2000. Okay, which is now called as JEE Advanced. Now the question is like this: that these are the two plates, parallel plate capacitors whose area is A, and then the dielectrics are inserted in between the two plates. Okay, so this is one slab whose dielectric constant is K1, and then this another slab whose dielectric constant is K2, and this is third, its dielectric constant is K3. Fine. Okay, it's mentioned that the area of this here it's a by 2, this area is A, this d by 2 from here to here, this d by 2, so obviously this is d. Fine. Now it's given that if the effective dielectric constant is K, effective dielectric constant K implies that if suppose that all these three slabs are replaced by a single slab whose dielectric constant is K, okay, then K, K1, K2 and K3 they are related as, then four different options are given to you. Okay, we'll try to solve it out. Okay, so you have to find the relation between all these different dielectric constants. Right? Okay, now what we know is this one and this one, they are connected in parallels, isn't it? Okay, so this one, for example, this is, if this one terminal battery, this another terminal battery, so the potential difference across this will be same. So basically they are connecting parallels. They are connected series with this, because the charge flowing through this will be equal to the charge flowing through this. Fine. Okay, so what we know is this one and this one connect the parallels, and then connect the series with this. Fine. And then we know this very equation that's like this, that is Cp implies the equivalent capacitance when connecting the parallels will be equal to summation of Ci. We are yet to prove this equation. We'll prove this equation later on. And we have one more equation, that this is 1 by Cs is equal to summation of 1 by Ci. Quite opposed to what we have studied in the resistances. Okay, quite opposed to that. So Cp is equal to summation of Ci, and 1 by Cs is equal to summation of 1 by Ci. Right? So first of all, we use this equation. Suppose the capacitance of this capacitor is C1. Capacitance of this capacitor is C1, and the capacitance of this capacitor is C2. Then these two are connected in the series. Then we'll calculate the equivalent capacitance. Okay. So let's first of all calculate C1. C1 will be obviously equal simply the summation of this capacitance plus this capacitance, isn't it? Because they are connected in parallels. Okay. So what the capacitance of this? It will be equal to K1 and epsilon naught multiplied with the area of the plates, that is A by 2, divided by separation between the plates or the width of the dielectric, that is D by 2. From here to here it's D by 2. So D by 2 plus this capacitance, that's K2 epsilon naught multiplied by A by 2 divided by D by 2. Fine. So this 2 and 2 will cancel. Okay, so we are left with is this, that is C1 is equal to, it's how much? It is simply like this, K1 plus K2 and epsilon naught multiplied by A divided by D. Okay, so this is C1, and then obviously C2 is the capacitance of this. Straight away we can write like this, C2 is equal to K3 into epsilon naught multiplied by its area is how much? That's A. Area is A, and the width, that is D by 2. So divided by D by 2. Or you can write it like this, twice K3 epsilon naught A divided by D. So this is C2, isn't it? C1 is the capacitance of this one, and C2 is the capacitance of this one. Now this C1 and C2, they are obviously connected in series or parallel? Series. Okay, now when they are connected in the series, so the equivalent capacitance is 1 by C will be equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2. Obviously because they are connected in series. Okay, so this is the equation for the series combination. They are connected in series. Fine. Okay, so let's write down the C. What is the value of C here? C is the total capacitance. And how much is that? How much is that? How much is this C? Here I will write down that fixed for C. C will be simply equal to K into epsilon naught multiplied by A divided by D. Where K is the effective dielectric constant, epsilon naught A is the area of the plates, and D is the separation between the plates. Simple. Okay, now substitute all these equations in this very equation and try to find out the relation between the K, K1, K2 and K3. Fine. Okay, so 1 by C is the reciprocal of this, so D divided by K into epsilon naught multiplied by A is equal to 1 by C1, iska ulta. So it is D divided by K1 plus K2 multiplied by epsilon naught A. Fine. Then so this is 1 by C1. Okay, then we have 1 by C2, so iska ulta, plus D divided by twice K3 into epsilon naught A, and we are done. Simply what will cancel is epsilon naught D divided by epsilon naught A will cancel out. Okay, on both sides. So we have this very equation where here 1 by K is equal to 1 divided by K1 plus K2 plus 1 divided by 2 times K3. And this is the answer. Problem done. Okay, so quite easy, not that rocket science. Simply this one in parallel series with this. Calculate capacitance of this. That will be simply this plus this. So K1 epsilon naught A by 2 D by 2 plus this one. So we are here, this is C1 and C2 is the capacitance of this, and C is the equivalent capacitance. That will be obviously equal to K into epsilon naught A divided by D. Okay, then we have this equation. This is the equation true for series combination, because this one, this C1 and this C2, they are connecting series. So this is the equation here. Substitute the values of C, C1 and C2. Naturally this D divided by epsilon naught A will cancel on both sides. So we are left with this, and this is the required equation. Okay, so pause screen, write it down. Example number 2 for you, and this question is asked in NEET 2016. Exactly similar question is asked in the IIT JEE 2000. Okay, so the question is like this. This is a parallel plate capacitor of area A, and the width between the separation between the plates is D, and these are 4 different dielectrics. So okay, whose dielectric constants mentioned, that's K1, K2, K3 and K4. Area here, that's A by 3. Okay, again similar question. If the effective dielectric constant is capital K, then capital K, K1, K2, K3 and K4 are related, as you will have to again find the relation between these. Again I will write down similar equation, that is Cp is equal to summation of Ci, and 1 divided by Cs is equal to summation of 1 divided by Ci. Okay, so first of all, this one, they are connecting parallels again, isn't it? Then connect the series with this. That means I will calculate this C1, which will be the summation of the capacitances. Then I will calculate C2, and then I will use the series formula to calculate the equivalent capacitance. Right? So first of all, let's write down C1 here. So I will start with the C1. C1 will be obviously equal to what? That's K1 into epsilon naught multiplied by area, that's A by 3, divided by width, that is D by 2, plus then it's K2 epsilon naught A by 3 by D by 2, plus K3 epsilon naught A by 3 divided by D by 2. Fine. Okay, so what I will take common is this is C1 here, that's equal to 2 epsilon naught multiplied by A divided by 3D. Isn't it? 2 will go in the numerator, 3 in the denominator, so 2 epsilon naught A divided by 3D. Fine. Multiplied by K1 plus K2 plus K3. So this is C1 for you. Then what about C2? C2 will be obviously equal to what is this dielectric constant, that is K4. That's K4 multiplied by epsilon naught multiplied by its area, that's A, divided by the width of this layer, that's D by 2. So here I will write down D by 2, or its integral equal to twice K4 epsilon naught A divided by D. Then what about C? C is the equivalent capacitance. When all these are replaced by a single dielectric whose dielectric constant is K, then its capacitance becomes K into epsilon naught multiplied by area is A, width is D. Fine. Then I will write down the equation. Now these are connected in the series. Okay, so I will write down the equation for the series, and that's like this: 1 by C is equal to 1 divided by C1 plus 1 divided by C2. Now substitute the values. Okay, so reciprocal of this here will be D divided by K epsilon naught A is equal to reciprocal of this, that is 3D divided by 2 epsilon naught A multiplied by K1 plus K2 plus K3. Okay, then 1 by C2 implies reciprocal of this, so plus it is D divided by twice K4 into epsilon naught multiplied by A. Again, what will vanish is D divided by epsilon naught A, and what we are left with is the answer. Okay, so simply we are here, that's 1 by K is equal to 3 divided by 2 multiplied by K1 plus K2 plus K3 plus 1 divided by 2 multiplied by K4. This is the answer, and problem is done. Okay, so pause screen, write it down. Now this one is home assignment for you. I'm sure you can do it. Okay, so a similar pattern, but now there are 5 different dielectrics: K1, K2, K3, K4, K5. Now the question is, if K is the effective dielectric constant, then find a relation between them, between all these dielectric constants. Okay, now it is obvious that these 3 are connected in parallels. These 2 are connected in parallel. So first of all, calculate the C1 will be the summation of the individual capacitances. then calculate C2. But take care of the areas. Here the area you have to take a by 3 and the width is d by 2, and in this very case area is a by 2 and the width is d by 2. Then 1 by c will be equal to 1 by c1 plus 1 by c2. Then substitute the value of c, c1 and c2 and find out the relation between the k, k1, k2 and k3, k4 and k5. Okay, this example is not asked as of now, but there is a possibility that this question can be asked. Okay, so pause screen and write down. Okay, example number 4, and this example is asked in JEE Advanced 2015. Okay, the example is like this. This is a parallel plate capacitor. Okay, so the area here that's equal to A of the plate that's equal to A, and now dielectric constants, two dielectric slabs are inserted in between the two plates. So this dielectric slab has a dielectric constant K2, and from here this dotted region has a dielectric constant K1. It's mentioned that K1 is 2 and K2 is 4. Okay, so it is given to you that this K1 is equal to 2 and this K2 it is equal to 4. Okay, now the question is like this: the parallel plate capacitor with air, if there are no dielectrics, its capacitance is C1. Now when these dielectrics are introduced, then its capacitance becomes C2. Now the question is calculate C2 by C1, and these are 4 different options: 6 by 5, 5 by 3, 7 by 5, 7 by 3. You'll have to choose which one is correct out of these. Okay, so let's try it out. Okay, so what I will do is this: I'll draw this line here. I will draw this line here. Okay, now this one and this one, they are connected in series, and then they are connected in the parallel with this, because this is the area of the plates. Okay, so area of plate, these are two terminals connected, so that means this one and this one are connected in series and then in parallel series. Okay, now there are two ways, so that means if this is K1, this is also K1, which is equal to 2. Okay, and this K2 that's equal to 4. Now there are two ways to calculate what capacitance in series. Now suppose that capacitance of this is, let's take it some not C1 C2, let's take C dash, and this has a capacitance of C double dash, C dash and C double dash. Okay, so first of all we'll calculate C dash. Okay, or let's first of all write down what C1 here. First of all, C1 is obviously equal to simply epsilon naught A divided by T, because C1 is the capacitance when there are no dielectrics. There's air in between, and the dielectric constant of air is simply 1, so it's epsilon naught A divided by T. Then we'll calculate C2. In order to calculate C2, we'll calculate C dash and C double dash. Okay, now C dash. Okay, now these two are in series. We have two different formulae to calculate the capacitance in series. Number one is that 1 by Cs. There are two formulae. So one formula is like this: 1 by Cs is equal to summation of 1 divided by Ci, and there's one more, and that Cs is equal to epsilon naught A divided by summation of Di by Ki. Okay, but I will use this very formula to calculate C dash. Okay, so let's write down C dash here. So C dash will be obviously equal to, C dash the capacitance of this, that will be equal to epsilon naught multiplied with the area of the plates, and how much is that? That's A by 2. It's A by 2. So here I will write down A by 2 divided by summation of Di by Ki. Now what is the width of this? So this is D by 2. Obviously this also D by 2. So it will be equal to 2 2s are 4. So it is D by 4. 2 2s are 4. So D by 2, and then here it is 2. It is actually D by 2 K1. So K1 is 2. So it is D by 4 plus. Then here it's 2 4s are 8. So D divided by 8. Okay, so this is C dash. Okay, so let's try to solve it. So how much it is? C dash will be equal to, this is 8 plus 4 is 12. 8 4s are 32. So in the numerator it will be 32. So it is like this: 32 epsilon naught into A divided by 2 divided by 8 plus 4 is 12. So 12D. So this is 2 1s, 2 16s. Then it is how much? It is finally 4 epsilon naught A divided by 3D. In standard form it will be this 4 epsilon naught A divided by 3D. Okay, so this is C dash. Done with this, simply we had written this equation: epsilon naught multiplied by area. Area of this is A by 2 divided by summation of Di by Ki. So that is D. 2 2s are 4. So D by 4. 2 4s are 8. So D by 8. Now go for the cross multiplication. 8 plus 4 is 12. 8 4s are 32. So in the numerator it will be 32. Then it's here 16. Then it is 4 3s are 12. 4 4s are 16. So 4 epsilon naught A divided by 3. That is C dash for you. Done. Then C double dash is the capacitance of this. Okay, so here I will write down C double dash. So C double dash is simply equal to its dielectric constant, that is 2, multiplied by epsilon naught multiplied by its area, that's A by 2, divided by its width. What's the width of this? That's obviously D. So here I will write down D. 2 and 2 will cancel. It will be epsilon naught A divided by D. So this is C double dash. Isn't it? Now C dash and C double dash are connected in C dash and C double dash or in parallels. Okay. So that means the equivalent capacitance will be simply what? C dash plus C double dash, and that will be C2. because C2 is the equivalent capacitance when dielectrics are introduced. So it will be C dash plus C double dash, isn't it? So it will be how much? That's 4 by 3 plus 1, like this. 4 divided by 3 plus 1 into epsilon naught multiplied by A divided by T. Now go for the cross multiplication. So that's 4 plus 1 is 7. It is 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 divided by 3. So it will be equal to 7 divided by 3 multiplied by epsilon naught A by D, and then epsilon naught A by D is this C1. So instead of this epsilon naught A by D, I will write down C1. So this is C2. That means obviously C2 by C1 is how much? Is obviously 7 divided by 3. Correct answer. So option number D. So this one is correct. Take a beta. Okay, again I will revise it. You concentrate on this problem. This is one plate and this is another plate. 3 different dielectrics are introduced. Okay, sorry, actually 2 dielectrics are introduced. Then I will divide into 2. Okay, so this I will draw a line here. So that means now this and this they are connecting in series and then connecting parallel with this. So I will calculate what's the equivalent capacitance of this portion, that's C prime. Then capacitance of this, there is C double prime or C double dash. Okay, K1 and K2 are mentioned, and it is 2 and 4. Now what's given is there, if there are no dielectrics, capacitance C1. If there are dielectrics, capacitance C2, and you will have to calculate what's the ratio of C2 and C1. Okay, so first of all, obviously C1 will be equal to epsilon naught multiplied by A divided by D, because C1 is the capacitance when there are no dielectrics, and in absence of dielectrics, capacitance simply epsilon naught A divided by D. Okay, now this one and this one they are connected in series, and accordingly we have two different formulas. So I will not use this, I will rather use this. Okay, so that is C dash is equal to this epsilon naught A by 2 divided by, this is D by 4, 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8, so D divided by 8. Okay, then go for the cross multiplication. This is the final answer. Then C double prime will be the capacitance of this, that comes out to be epsilon naught A divided by T. Okay, now C dash and C double dash, this one and this one, they are connected parallels, because they are connected between the same plates. Okay, but the potential difference is exactly same. So C2 will be obviously equal to C dash plus C double dash, then 4 by 3 plus 1, then this is obviously C1, so C2 by C1 will be obviously 7 by 3, and that's the correct answer. Okay, pause 3 and write down. Example number 5, it's asked in JEE Advanced 2014, and it is more than one options are correct type question. Okay, so either one or more than one question options can be correct. Okay, so the question is like this is a parallel plate capacitor. Okay, so area is A. Now this portion has an area A by 3, so obviously this portion has an area 2A by 3, so that the net area becomes A. The width of the plates, that is equal to D, is given to you, and this portion here, it's the dielectric constant K. This here air implies whose dielectric constant is 1. Okay, now it's mentioned that E1 and E2 are the electric fields in this region and in this region. Q1 and Q2 are the charges on this and this. Then C1 and C2 are the capacitance, it's also mentioned. Now you'll have to choose which are the following are the correct options. Okay, so E1 by E2 is 1, E1 by E2 is 1 by K, Q1 by Q2 is 3 by K, C by C1 is this. Okay, so first of all, let's calculate the equivalent capacitance, then from there on we'll start. Okay, now concentrate on this. So first of all, this one and this one, they are the C1 and C2, are they connected in parallels or in series? Obviously they are connected in parallels. Okay, because these are the terminals. The terminals are connected to the plates. So this, for example, here a positive terminal, this negative terminal. Now the potential difference across this and across this will be same. That means they are connected in parallel. So first of all, I will write down here that C1 and C2 are in parallels. When they are connected in parallels, it implies that since they are connected in parallels, it implies that the V will be same. V is same. That means the potential difference will be same. That means simply I will write like this, that this V1 is equal to V2. V1 is equal to V2. Then we have the equation for the electric field, and what is that? Electric field is equal to, it is gradient of potential, negative gradient of potential, so V by D. Now when V is constant, so this in turn implies that this E1 is equal to E2, or this means E1 by E2 is equal to 1. So first of all, this equation. Simply this one parallel, potential difference same. When potential difference is same, width of this separation between the plates is for this is D, and for this also D. That means V by D is a constant, so E is also a constant. So that means the ratio E1 by E2 will be equal to 1. That means option A is correct and option B is incorrect. ठीक है ना बेटा. Now let's switch to this capacitance. Okay, so first of all let's calculate what's the value of C1. C1 is obviously equal to how much? That is equal to its dielectric constant is K and epsilon naught into its area, that is A by 3, divided by its width, that is D. So it is K epsilon naught A divided by 3D. Done. Then let's calculate C2. So how much is C2? C2 will be equal to its dielectric constant is 1. So epsilon naught multiplied by area plates 2A by 3 divided by width, that is D. So it is twice epsilon naught A divided by 3D. A divided by 3D. ठीक है ना बेटा? Okay, so this is C2. Then we'll calculate the net capacitance C. C will be obviously equal to C1 plus C2 because parallel combination, parallel combo. Okay, parallel combination. ठीक है ना बेटा? So C will be equal to how much? Now C will be equal to, C is the capacitance, net capacitance, so C will be equal to, that is C1 plus C2, so it will be obviously equal to K plus 2 multiplied by epsilon naught A divided by 3D. ठीक है ना बेटा? Okay, so this is C for you. Then let's try to calculate C divided by C1. So how much is C by C1? C divided by C1 will be equal to, now divide the two. Okay, so first of all epsilon naught A by 3D, epsilon naught A by 3D will cancel, so C we are left with this K plus 2 divided by K. ठीक है ना बेटा? C divided by C1 is K plus 2 divided by K, so that means option D is also correct. So this option number B, that means this also correct. Okay, now let's concentrate on this, that is charge. Okay, so charge, now obviously we have equation like this, that's Q is equal to C multiplied by V. ठीक है ना बेटा? So first of all we know that this is correct and this one is correct, that means option A and D are correct. Option B is incorrect, we are sure with that. Now let's focus on the option number C. Let's see whether the Q1 by Q2 is 3 by K or not. Okay, so Q is equal to C multiplied by V. The potential difference for both is same, that means this interval implies that Q is proportional to C. That means Q1 divided by Q2, Q1 divided by Q2 will be equal to C1 divided by C2. And how much is C1 and C2? So C1 is this, C2 is this. If you find the ratio, epsilon naught A by 3D, epsilon naught A by 3D will cancel, so the answer will be K by 2. So the answer will be K by 2. Okay, but it is incorrect. ठीक है ना बेटा? That means this one is incorrect. Okay, so what are the correct options now? Correct options are A and D. A and D are correct options. Are correct options. ठीक है ना बेटा? Easy problem. Okay, asked in JEE Advanced 2014. The question is like this: capacitance of whole capacitor C. Then which of the following is correct? And it's mentioned that either one or more options are correct. Okay, so option number A, B, C, and D are mentioned there. So first of all, this one and this one, they are connected in series are parallel, obviously parallel. That means the potential difference is same. When potential difference is same from this equation, it's quite obvious that E1 by E2 will be equal to 1 or is constant in this and this. Okay, so E1 by E2 is equal to 1, that means this is correct, obviously this is incorrect then. Okay, then let's concentrate on the capacitance. We'll calculate C1, we'll calculate C2, then C will be equal to C1 plus C2. So here we are. Then I am trying to find the C by C1. So when I find C by C1, it comes out to be 2 plus K divided by K. Okay, so that means this option is correct. So this is option number D. ठीक है ना बेटा? Now I have to check out whether this option number C is correct or incorrect. I will use this very equation, Q is equal to CD. Since potential difference here and here is same, so Q is directly proportional to C. That means Q1 by Q2 will be equal to C1 by C2. So that is here epsilon naught A by 3D, epsilon naught A by 3D will cancel, K by 2. But the option here is 3 by K, that means this is incorrect. The answer is K by 2. So that means this option number A and option number D are correct options, and option number B and option number C are incorrect. ठीक है ना बेटा? Pause the screen and write it down. Another example that is asked in JEE Main January 2019. Okay, question is like this: these are 4 different slabs. Okay, K1, K2, K3, K4 are the dielectric constants of the 4 different slabs. Area is A, so obviously this A by 2 implies this, means that implies this A, so this D by 2, D by 2. Okay, now the question is calculate the equivalent dielectric constant. Simply this one series, this one series, then in parallels. Okay, so for example, the capacitance of this is C1, capacitance of this is C2. So let's first of all calculate C1 and C2. Then they are connected in parallels, means that equivalent capacitance will be C1 plus C2. Okay, then from there we can calculate what's the value of capital K, or what's the relation between capital K, K1, K2, K3, K4. ठीक है ना बेटा? Okay, so let's try to calculate it. So first of all C1, now C1, these are connected in series, so it will be equal to epsilon naught multiplied by area, that is A by 2, divided by summation of Di by Ki. So that's how much is the width of this. So this will be d by 2k1 plus d by 2k2, isn't it? This 2 will cancel out, so we are left with this. So c1 is equal to epsilon naught multiplied by a divided by d multiplied by 1 by k1 plus 1 by k2. ठीक है ना बेटा? Exactly in the same way, c2 we have to calculate c2. So it will be again epsilon naught multiplied by a by 2 divided by d by 2k3 plus d by 2k4. ठीक है ना बेटा? So here we are. So we are here. Then I'll write here that c2. c2 is how much now? That's equal to, and will again cancel epsilon naught a divided by d into 1 by k3 plus 1 divided by k4. Fine. Okay. Now equivalent capacitance. That equivalent capacitance C will be obviously equal to, in terms of dielectric constant, K into epsilon naught A divided by D. ठीक है ना बेटा? Then I will write down here C is equal to C1 plus C2 because they are connected in parallel. Okay, so this whole dielectric and this whole dielectric, they are connected in parallel. Okay, so C will be equal to C1 plus C2. So substitute the values. K, so C, this K epsilon naught A divided by D is equal to C1. How much is C1? That is this epsilon naught A divided by D into 1 by K1 plus 1 by K2 plus epsilon naught A divided by D into 1 by K3 plus 1 divided by K4. What will cancel is epsilon naught A by D will cancel out. So we are left with this, that is K is equal to, now it is here, so go for the cross multiplication, K1 K2. So in the numerator it will be K1 K2 divided by K1 plus K2 plus K3 K4 divided by K3 plus K4. Answer. Simple. This one, this and this are connected in series. This and this are connected in series. So I will use this equation. That is C is equal to epsilon naught multiplied by A divided by summation of di by ki. ठीक है ना बेटा? So I will use this equation twice in calculating C1 and C2. Then since this one C1 and C2 they are connected in parallel, meaning that C will be equal to C1 plus C2. C is equal to this. Then some parameters will cancel, some parameters will survive. Okay, finally the answer is this. Okay, pause screen, write it down. Okay, example number 7 is asked in JEE January 2019. Simply it is like this. Area of the plates is A, that's mentioned 6 centimeters square, and separated the plates that is equal to 3 meters. And K1, K2, K3 they are given 10, 12 and 14. Okay, three different slabs. Obviously these three different slabs are connected in parallel, so they are connected in parallel. So the question is simply calculate the equivalent dielectric constant. Okay, you'll have to calculate what is the equivalent dielectric constant. Okay, so let's try to solve it. Okay, so simply they are connected what? In parallel, that the equivalent capacitance C will be equal to what? That is simply equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3, because they are connected parallel. Okay, so K will be, this C will be equal to K and epsilon naught multiplied by A divided by D. Okay, so that's equal to C1. How much is the capacitance of this C1? That's equal to K1 and epsilon naught multiplied by its area. So if this whole area is A, so obviously this is A by 3, this is A by 3, this is A by 3. So here I will write down A by 3 divided by the width. That width is equal to D. So plus, then here it is K2 epsilon naught multiplied by A by 3 divided by D plus K3 epsilon naught multiplied by A by 3 divided by D. So what will cancel out is epsilon naught A by D will cancel out. So we are left with this, that is K is equal to, here it is K1 plus K2 plus K3 whole divided by this 3. Okay, ठीक है ना बेटा? Okay, so K1 plus K2 plus K3 divided by 3. Now substitute the values. K is how much? 10 plus 12 plus 14 divided by 3, that's equal to 14 plus 12 is 26, 26 plus 10 is 36, so it is 36 divided by 3, that's equal to 12. So answer. So this implies that K is equal to 12. This is the correct answer. Okay, easy problem. Pause screen, write it down. Okay, one more example. Example number 8, asked in JEE April 2018. Now the question is like this: capacitance by parallel plate capacitor is 90 picofarad. It is given to you. It is connected to a battery of voltage 20 volt. A slab of dielectric constant K equal to 5 by 3 is insulated between the plates. Okay, Now you will have to calculate what the charge induced on the face of the dielectric. That means you have to calculate the induced charge. ठीक है ना बेटा? Okay. So first of all, let's calculate what is the charge supplied by the battery to the capacitor. So it's like this. This is a parallel plate capacitor with dielectric. Whose dielectric constant is K. Okay. Then it's like this battery here. Its potential difference V is given to you. That means we will first of all calculate this Q. ठीक है ना बेटा? Okay, so how much is the capacitance? Now, how much is capacitance of parallel plate capacitance? That's obviously equal to K multiplied with C naught, because this 90 picofarad is the capacitance before connecting, before inserting the dielectric slab. So it is equal to K multiplied by C naught. So how much is K? That's equal to pi by 3 multiplied by C naught. That is 90 picofarad. Okay, so 90 picofarad. Or it will be equal to 3 ones. 3 is 9, then 3 5s are 50. So it is 150 picofarad. This is the capacitance. ठीक है ना बेटा? Then we'll calculate Q. Obviously simpler equation, Q is equal to C into V. Okay, so how much is V? V is given to you, so that's equal to 150 multiplied by 30, and it will be nanocoulomb. ठीक है ना बेटा? Sorry, picocoulomb, not nanocoulomb but picocoulomb. Okay, so that will be how much? This is equal to, this is how much? This is 4500 picocoulomb. 4500 picocoulomb. ठीक है ना बेटा? Simple. Okay, how much is potential difference? Sorry, it is 150 multiplied, not 30 but 20. I'm sorry, it is 20 here. Okay, so this will be here 3000. 2 and 15 is 30, so 3000 picocoulomb. ठीक है ना बेटा? Picocoulomb implies 10 is power minus 12. So this 10 is power 3, 10 is power 3, 10 is power minus 12 is 10 is power minus 9. That means it is 3 nanocoulomb. I can write like this, it is 3 nanocoulomb. So in math, picocoulomb is 10 is power minus 12. This 10 is power 3, 10 is power 3 to 10 is power minus 12 will be 10 is power minus 9. So 10 is power minus 9 is nanocoulomb. So this is the charge. Now you will have to calculate the induced charge, and your equation like this: Qi is equal to Q into 1 minus 1 divided by K. Right at the beginning we have learned this equation. Sigma I is equal to sigma into 1 minus 1 divided by K. So obviously you can write down this as well. Okay, so because the area of the dielectric slab and area of the plates is exactly same, so you can write this equation. It's equal to Q के बदले हम क्या लेंगे? 3 into 1 minus 1 by K. How much is K? 5 by 3. तो इसका उल्टा 3 divided by 5. Okay, nanocoulomb. So this will be 5 minus 3 is 2. Then 2 divided by 5. So how much is that? Qi is equal to 2 divided by 5. So 2 3 is 6. So it is how much? 1 minus 3 divided by 5. Q is 3 nanocoulomb. 1 minus इसका उल्टा, so that is 3 divided by 5. Induced charge will be how much? 5 minus 3, that is 2. 2 divided by 5, so 3 2s are 6. I think it is 6 divided by 5, and 6 divided by 5 will be 1.2 nanocoulomb. So that's the correct answer. Okay, pause, clear, write it down. Easy problem. Okay, example number 9. It is asked in JEE Main 2014. The question is like this: this is a parallel plate capacitor. This time the parallel plate capacitor is with the circular plates. Okay, now dielectric constant is mentioned, it is 2.2. Electric field is given. There is electric field between this. So suppose this is here positive, this is negative, so electric field will be in this direction. Fine, electric field is given, that is equal to 3 × 10⁴ volt per meter. The separation between the plates is mentioned, that is equal to 5 millimeters. And the question is calculate the charge density of the plates. Okay, so we'll simply use the equation for the electric field. And what's the electric field equal to between the parallel plates? So it will be equal to sigma divided by epsilon naught. ठीक है ना बेटा? For example, these are two parallel plates. So this here one plate, another plate is plus sigma, and this is minus sigma. Okay. Now there's an electric field in between. The electric field is direct from positive to negative, and that electric field will be equal to sigma by epsilon naught. ठीक है ना बेटा? But there is dielectric field, and this dielectric slabs introduce this E naught. This is the electric field when there is no dielectric, and E will be equal to E naught divided by K. ठीक है ना बेटा? So that means it's equal to sigma divided by K into epsilon naught. Okay. This is the electric field when there is no dielectric, in absence of dielectric. In presence of dielectric, it will be E naught divided by K. Electric field reduces, so C divided by K into epsilon naught. ठीक है ना बेटा? Okay. Now you have to calculate sigma. Everything is given to you, so sigma will be equal to what? K into epsilon naught multiplied by E. Now substitute the value. So this will be 2.2 multiplied by epsilon naught is 8.85 into 10 power minus 12. But I can write it 9 into 10 power minus 12 approximately. Multiplied electric field is mentioned, and that is 3 into 10 raised to the power 4. Okay, and its units are coulomb per meter square. SI units coulomb per meter square. Okay, Now try to solve this. So how much it will be? So this will be here 3 2s are 6, 3 2s are 6, so 6.6 multiplied by 9 into 10 raised to the power minus 8 coulomb per meter square. So this sigma. ठीक है ना बेटा? Now 9 6 are 54, 9 6 are 54, 54 plus 4 is 59, so it will be 59.4 into 10 raised to the power minus 8 coulomb per meter square. Or approximately you can write like this. Sigma is finally equal to this. 59.4 you can write 5.94 into 10 raised to the power minus 7, or you can write it 6. So final answer is 6 into 10 raised to the power minus 7 coulomb per meter square. Yes, answer. Easy problem, not a rocket science. Simply it is put the value and get the answer type question. Okay. A is given to you. D is unnecessarily given to you. Okay. You will not use D anywhere. Electricity, you know. You have to calculate sigma. That's why this equation is equal to this. In presence of dielectric, in absence of dielectric, this one. Because in absence of dielectric, there is air, so K is equal to 1 for that. Now from here you can calculate sigma, so it's equal to K epsilon naught multiplied by E. Use the value of K 2.2. Epsilon naught 9 in 10 power minus 12. Electric field is equal to 3 in 10 power 4. It's given to you. Now some simple calculations. Finally this is the answer. Okay, pause screen, write it down. Okay, one more question, example number 10, and this is asked in AMOS 2017. Now the question is like this: a parallel plate capacitor whose area is A and the separation between the plates is D. Area of the plates is A and separation between plates is D. Like this. Okay. Then air between the plates has capacitance C. Now a dielectric slab K is inserted between the plates as shown in the figure. That means this is here dielectric slab. Okay. Its dielectric constant is K, and such that the area of the plate here that's equal to A by 4. That means obviously it's how much? This is 3A by 4. So the 3A by 4 plus A by 4 will be equal to A. Now this portion contains air, and now the question is calculate the new capacitance in terms of this older capacitance C. And you have to find what's the relation between the new capacitance and the old capacitance. ठीक है ना बेटा? So first of all, let's write down C. This C is obviously equal to epsilon naught A divided by D. As simple as that. And the new capacitance, suppose that is C dash. Let's try to calculate this. Now these are two capacitors, this one and this one. Suppose it's capacitance C1 and it's capacitance C2, and they are connected in parallel series. They are connected parallel because again this is here one plate, another plate. They are connected with the same plates, so that means they are connected in parallel. So it will be equal to C dash will be equal to C1 plus C2, where C1 is the capacitance of this and C2 is the capacitance of this. Now capacitance of this will be equal to, that is its dielectric constant K epsilon naught. Its area is A by 4 divided by the width separation between the plates, that is D, plus then this, it has a dielectric constant of how much? 1. So it is epsilon naught multiplied by its area is 3A divided by 4 whole divided by D. This here C dash. ठीक है ना बेटा? Now what I will take common is epsilon naught A by 4D. So C dash will be equal to epsilon naught A divided by 4D, and we are left here with K, and here we are left with 3. So K plus 3. ठीक है ना बेटा? Epsilon naught A divided by 4D, epsilon naught A divided by 4D, then here we are left with K, and here we are left with 3. Now this epsilon naught A by D, इसके बाद मैं क्या substitute कर लूँगा? C. So C dash is equal to C divided by 4 into K plus 3. This is the answer. So here's the answer. Easy problem. No rocket science. Okay. Pause screen, write down. Okay, example number 11 and example number 12. Example number 11 asked the AMOS 2018, and the question is simply like this. So this here a dielectric slab with the plate. Suppose this here A and this is D. Okay, now what's given is that electric field is mentioned that 6 in 10 power 5 volt per meter. Dielectric constant K is equal to 6, and you will have to calculate sigma. Easy question. Okay, so electric field is simply E is equal to sigma divided by K into epsilon naught. Now this equation in turn implies sigma is equal to K into epsilon naught multiplied by electric field. From here you can do it yourself. ठीक है ना बेटा? Simply K is equal to 6, epsilon naught के बदले लिखो 9 into 10 is power minus 12. E के बदले लिखो 6 into 10 is power 5. From there you can calculate it. And here another question, again easiest of the lot. You will have to calculate the equivalent capacitance. Okay, so this one and this one, they are connected in parallels because they are sandwiched between the same plates. Okay, so you will have to calculate the equivalent capacitance. Equivalent capacitance will be obviously equal to C is equal to C1 plus C2. ठीक है ना बेटा? So C will be equal to what is C1? That's K1 epsilon naught multiplied with its area, that's E by 2, divided by width, that is d, plus capacitance of this will be k2, and epsilon naught, it is area, a by 2, its width d, c will be equal to, what I will take common is epsilon naught a divided by 2d. ठीक है ना बेटा? So here we have k1 plus k2. So this is answer. Easiest of the lot. No rocket science. Okay. So till now we are done with the questions. All the questions that are asked in AIMS, NEET and JEE Mains and JEE Advanced. ठीक है ना बेटा? Okay. So the next lecture will be studying how to calculate the equivalent capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor if there is dielectric slab, but the dielectric slab whose dielectric constant will be varying with the distance, varying with the x and varying with the y. ठीक है ना बेटा? Okay. So enough for today. Bye.